Chapter 11 Natural Disasters. What natural disaster is? Forces of nature that cause destruction of life and property on earth are called a natural disaster. Earthquake, tsunami, volcanic eruption, flood, drought, and cyclone are examples of natural disasters. Earthquake. The sudden movements or tremors on the Earth's surface is called an earthquake. Earthquakes are caused due to movements under the Earth's surface. They can cause great harm by toppling buildings and houses and breaking bridges and dams. They cause great loss to human lives and property. An earthquake that occurs under the sea or an ocean bed can trigger huge waves. These waves are called tsunami. They have great power and energy to destroy everything in their path. The 2004 tsunami that arose in the Indian Ocean caused great destruction of property and life. The point of disturbance under the surface of the earth, called an epicenter. The point of the surface just above the epicenter is called focus. From the focus, vibrations travel to different places on the earth depending on the intensity of the earthquake. A seismograph is an instrument that is used to measure the intensity of an earthquake. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. A seismic zone is an area which has a high risk of earthquakes. In India, the Himalayan region experiences frequent earthquakes as it lies in the seismic zone. Precautions. In the areas prone to earthquake, the houses should be constructed according to proper rules. When an earthquake strikes, people should move out to open spaces. They should stay away from any kind of soil structures, lamp posts, and electric transformers. If stuck inside the house, people should take shelter under a table or bed. People should run out through the staircase of the building and avoid lifts. Are you aware? Why should we stay away from lampposts during an earthquake? Flood. A flood is the overflowing of water on dry land from water bodies near it. It occurs when the volume of water in a water body, like river or lake, overflows its usual boundaries. This happens when an area receives heavy rainfall. Floods can also be caused due to strong tides, landslides, storms at sea, tsunami, and cyclones. When floodwaters stagnate in an area, there may be an outbreak of diseases like cholera, malaria, dengue, etc. They may spread rapidly, taking the shape of epidemics. Measures for safety. Before flooding, people should know how to reach the nearest safe places. In rural areas, elevated areas should be identified. A first aid kit with important medications should be ready. In flood-prone areas, an emergency kit with strong ropes for tying things, torch, a radio, and spare batteries, stocks of drinking water, dry foods, sugar and salt, kerosene, candles and matchboxes, waterproof bags to store clothing and valuables, and umbrellas and bamboo sticks should be ready at homes. Trees should be planted as they create natural barriers against water. In a flood-prone area, channels should be created and maintained in working condition all the time so that excess water can be drained off. During flood alerts are always sounded on television and radio. People should watch out for all such news reports. And electrical appliances should be kept switched off. One should go to upper levels of buildings and wait to be evacuated. One should not try to wade through the flood water. Cyclone. A cyclone are violent storms. They form over seas and ocean and cause tremendous destructions to the coastal areas. They are accompanied by very light speed winds and heavy rainfall that can cause flood and high tidal waves. Cyclones usually occur between 5 degree to 20 degree latitude north and south of the equator. They are known by different names in different parts of the world: cyclone, Willy, typhoon, and hurricane. In India, the coastal states such as West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Orissa, along the Bay of Bengal, and Gujarat and Maharashtra along the Arabian Sea have frequent cyclones. Weather bulletins and warnings regarding cyclones feature regularly on the television and radio, and people are moved to safer places. Fishermen, boats, people living in the coastal areas, electricity and telephone poles, and trees are most affected by cyclones. Measures for safety. It is advisable to listen to cyclone alerts on radio and TV. People living in cyclone-prone areas should identify safe places in their area and the safest and shortest routes to reach those places. An emergency kit should always be ready. If a warning for cyclone has been issued, people should listen to the radio or TV for further reports. One should close all windows and doors and stay indoors. People should not venture near the sea or ocean if a cyclone warning is issued. People should move to safer places. Contact number of emergency services, family, relatives, and friends should be kept handy. Drought. When a region receives very little or no rainfall for a long period of time, conditions of drought prevail. It is a condition of extreme scarcity of water, fodder, and food due to scanty rainfall. Indian states such as Gujarat and Rajasthan face frequent droughts due to less rainfall. Other states like Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Central Maharashtra, Interior Karnataka, some part of Tamil Nadu and Bihar also face drought conditions frequently. Prevention of drought. More trees should be grown in drought-prone areas. They should not be cut down. As these areas have inadequate water, rainwater harvesting systems will help in tackling drought conditions. People must use water wisely. Drought-resistant crops like millets, sorghum, and maize should be grown. Things I have learnt. An event which is caused by nature and occurs without any warning is called natural disaster. Natural disasters can occur in the form of flood, cyclone, earthquake, and drought. Drought is a condition caused by little or no rainfall in a region. Cyclones are violent storms accompanied by high-velocity winds. The sudden movements or shaking of the Earth's surface is called an earthquake.